What is up, everybody? I am your host, Oscar Lucio. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Geeks Between a Vlog. This week, I got a couple things for you. First off, I am still upset with Mighty No. 9, and about 16,000 people are too. Back in 2013, the Kickstarter launched with a $60 reward tier that allowed you to get a box for the game that included a manual, mostly for nostalgia and collecting purposes. It's been over a year now since the game released, and if waiting for this reward wasn't problematic enough, this week backers finally started getting their physical boxes, only to find out that the boxes were flattened, that they had to put together, and unfortunately, for those who picked the Famicom style boxes, the manual doesn't fit in the box. Let me start off by saying that this is absolutely ridiculous. They all had to be sitting in that room looking at this box and this manual, and they just must have said, oh my god, fuck it. Let's put this game behind us and let's just move on with our lives and just send it out as is. This just isn't right to the people that backed the game and expected a decent product for the price that they paid. Might I add, this didn't even include a physical copy of the game since the game is downloadable, so it was literally a $60 purchase for a flattened box that doesn't even work with its manual. However, if you were one of the lucky people that picked the NES style of the box, then your manual fits perfectly and no harm done. At least some of you got what you wanted, and we can finally put Mighty No. 9 behind us and never ever ever talk about it ever again. The next thing on the docket today is the Transformers spinoff Bumblebee. I'm actually kind of excited for this movie considering that it's finally in the best time period that Transformers should be in, which is in the 80s. It's going to be a prequel setting type of movie, and it will have a new director that isn't Michael Bay. Reports came out today that they finally picked their lead actor for the movie, and it's none other than No, I'm not messing with you. It's really John Cena. So I guess I'm kind of excited for this movie. It'll be very 50-50. I'm just excited that we can finally start moving on with Transformers films, get to a new director, a new style of movie, and hope that this kind of rebuilds Transformers from the ground up and makes the studio make hard changes to their franchise. And I mean, who doesn't love John Cena? Yes. It's only been a year, but it's time to bring that back. Alright, now the next thing I want to talk about is Splatoon 2. It came out about a week and a half ago, and the Nintendo community is really loving this game. It's not really packed with a bunch of new features and game modes and a bunch of differences from the first Splatoon, but it's finally on a console that everybody likes and owns. Most importantly, now everybody gets to experience Splatfest. So when a Splatfest occurs, you get to pick a side. So let's say it's hot dogs and hamburgers. You pick whichever one you like more, and then through the event time, you get to battle to see which is better, hot dogs or hamburgers, which community comes out ahead. Now, this Splatfest that's coming up through August 4th and 5th, people are deciding over mayo and ketchup. From detailed pictures of mayo and ketchup floating above people's heads in the lobby of Splatoon 2, to fan art of Marina and Pearl using their selected condiments to instigate each other, this community is already going crazy. If you would like to see how everything pans out, grab your Switch, go grab a copy of Splatoon 2, and play through August 4th through August 5th to see which comes out ahead. Last but not least, we have our latest podcast out now. We talk about San Diego Comic-Con and D23. We do everything from rank our trailers from San Diego Comic-Con, talk about Kingdom Hearts, and everything in between. So check that out right now. It's wherever podcasts can be found. So thank you very much. I hope you guys have a good week. GBW out.